The Philippine Central Bank's surprise interest rate cut made headlines, but the real shock was the government's new economic target, 8% annual growth. For a country used to celebrating 6%, this was a bold leap, a signal that the Philippines was ready to accelerate and leave its developing status behind. This wasn't just a number, it was a promise of more jobs, better pay, and a real shot at the middle class for millions. The government's message was clear: incremental change isn't enough. The time for a great leap forward had arrived. The 8% target was a call to action for everyone: government, corporations, small businesses, and workers alike. But setting a high target is the easy part. Achieving it means major reforms, cutting red tape, and investing in modern infrastructure. At the heart of this push connectivity. In today's world, a nation's fortunes depend on how well it connects with the rest of the globe. And no industry is more critical to that connection than aviation. The new growth mandate was, in many ways, a mandate to modernize the nation's wings. For years, the Philippines had been a quiet achiever in Asia, but now, the goal was transformation. The government's strategy was clear: invest in infrastructure, streamline regulations, and open the door to global markets. The 8% target wasn't just about numbers. It was about changing mindsets and raising ambitions. It was a public challenge to think bigger, work harder, and demand more from leaders and institutions. The announcement sparked debate and excitement, but also a sense of urgency. Could the Philippines really pull it off? The government believed so, and was betting the nation's future on it. This was more than policy. It was a new chapter in the country's story. The 8% goal was a rallying cry for a generation ready to build a better future. It was a shift from celebrating stability to demanding progress. The message: the time for small steps is over. The Philippines was ready to take flight, and aviation would be the engine. 6% growth brought stability, but it's not enough to transform lives or keep pace with a booming population. Every year, hundreds of thousands of young Filipinos enter the workforce. 6% growth can't create enough jobs for them. Poverty shrinks, but too slowly. Millions are left waiting for change that never comes. Imagine two trains, one at 60, one at 80 kilometers per hour. The faster train, 8% growth, reaches prosperity much sooner. For today's youth, 8% growth means seeing the Philippines become a high-income country within their lifetimes. Moderate targets breed complacency. 8% demands innovation, efficiency, and bold reforms. It forces tough questions. Are our regulations helping business? Is our infrastructure ready for a surge in trade and tourism? The real goal isn't just a bigger GDP, it's a better life for all. 8% growth funds world-class schools, hospitals, and social safety nets. It creates a virtuous cycle. More people join the middle class, fueling even more growth. 6% keeps the dream distant. 8% brings it within reach. The Philippines can't afford to settle for good enough. It's time to aim higher. Ambitious goals are more than numbers, they're rallying points. An 8% growth target focuses the nation's energy, aligning government, business, and civil society. Every decision is measured by one question: will this help us reach our goal? Bold targets inspire confidence, attracting investment and talent. They shift the national mindset from limitations to possibilities. History shows that countries like Japan and South Korea transform themselves by setting and chasing audacious goals. For the Philippines, this target means benchmarking against the world's best, not just regional peers. It demands accountability. Citizens can measure leaders by results, not promises. To hit 8%, the government must tackle corruption, improve business conditions, and invest in high-impact sectors. The 8% challenge is a tool for better governance and real change. The Airbus A350 isn't just a plane, it's a symbol of ambition and a tool for growth. Its long-range, fuel-efficient design lets Philippine Airlines connect Manila directly to New York, London, and beyond. Each new direct route is an artery, pumping investment, trade, and tourism into the economy. The A350's presence signals to the world that the Philippines is serious about quality, safety, and modernity. For travelers, it means comfort and convenience. For the economy, it means new opportunities. Operating these jets requires skilled pilots, engineers, and technicians, creating high-paying jobs and raising industry standards. The A350 also stimulates a support ecosystem. Catering, ground handling, and maintenance all must meet world-class benchmarks. This isn't just about moving people, it's about upgrading the entire aviation sector. The A350 is a catalyst for human capital development and industry modernization. It's a critical piece in the quest for 8% growth. Modern planes mean new markets, more jobs, and a stronger national brand. The future of Philippine aviation, and the economy, flies on wings like these. At the Paris Air Show, Philippine Airlines made headlines by finalizing its order for the Airbus A350-1000. This wasn't just a business deal, it was a statement of national ambition. President Marcos called the acquisition a cornerstone of his vision for a modern, globally connected Philippines. The A350-1000 will soon operate PAL's longest ever flight, nonstop from Manila to North America's East Coast. This route connects millions of overseas Filipinos directly to home, strengthening economic and cultural ties. The unveiling symbolized PAL's renewal and the nation's drive to compete on the world stage. The new aircraft is part of a broader strategy, upgrading airports, boosting tourism, and supporting the 8% growth target. It's not a luxury, it's a tool for jobs, trade, and national pride. The event showed how private ambition and public policy can work together. PAL's investment mirrors the country's own renewed ambition. The A350-1000 is more than a plane. It's a bridge to the future. Aviation is the lifeblood of a modern economy, especially for an archipelago like the Philippines. Planes move the most valuable, time-sensitive goods, like semiconductors, connecting factories to global markets in hours, not weeks. Upgraded airports aren't just for tourists. They're logistics hubs that power high-tech manufacturing and e-commerce. Direct flights make the Philippines more attractive to investors, who value speed and convenience. Aviation also unites the country, connecting remote regions and spreading growth beyond big cities. Regional airport upgrades open new destinations, bringing in tourists and creating local jobs. When a jet lands in Bohol or Siargao, it brings opportunity with it. Strong air links are essential for balanced development and national unity. Aviation collapses distance, making the Philippines a more competitive, connected nation. Every new route is a step toward inclusive growth. The sky's the limit, if the country invests in its wings. Philippine Airlines isn't just an airline, it's a national institution. As Asia's first airline, PAL has united islands, families, and economies for generations. Its suntail logo is a symbol of Filipino pride, resilience, and service. PAL pioneered trans-Pacific and Middle East routes linking the diaspora to home. In crises, it's been there, evacuating citizens, delivering aid, and keeping the country connected. Now PAL's modernization drive, anchored by the A350, marks a new era. The airline is investing, innovating, and training the next generation of aviation professionals. A strong national carrier is vital. It serves essential routes, builds local talent, and supports the country's economic agenda. As the Philippines aims for 8% growth, PAL's success is a strategic necessity. The nation's future is tied to its ability to connect, at home and abroad. Tourism is a goldmine for the Philippines, but only if travelers can get there easily. Direct flights, especially on modern jets like the A350, make the country accessible and attractive to high-value tourists. Each plane full of visitors unleashes a wave of spending. Hotels, tours, restaurants, and local businesses all benefit. Tourism spreads wealth to the countryside, reducing inequality and creating jobs far from Manila. Premium travelers seek comfort and convenience. The A350 delivers both, attracting those who spend more and stay longer. Modern airports, like Mactan Cebu's new terminal, create a world-class first impression. The synergy of new planes and new airports is a game-changer for tourism. This isn't just about numbers, it's about quality, sustainability, and national image. Tourism can be a major driver of 8% growth if the country invests in seamless travel. The right infrastructure turns potential into prosperity, and the world is ready to visit. The Philippines just needs to open the door. Achieving 8% growth demands true partnership, government and private sector working as one. The modernization of Philippine aviation is a model for this collaboration. Government invests in airports and air traffic systems. Airlines like PAL invest in modern fleets and expanded networks. Each side fuels the other. New terminals enable more flights. New planes justify better infrastructure. The government's role is to enable, not control. Cutting red tape, ensuring fair rules, and listening to business needs. President Marcos's support for PAL's A350 deal sent a clear message. The government is a reliable partner for ambitious businesses, the private sector must also step up, investing, innovating, and competing globally. PAL's bold fleet upgrade is an example for all industries. This spirit of shared ambition is the blueprint for rapid, inclusive growth. The journey to 8% is a shared one, built on trust, investment, and vision. Together, the Philippines can soar,